Hey, I'm Emily Fraser from McDermott Cues. I hope you all like and follow Shark Street.
Hi, I'm Lucas Calcifer. Join us on the Shark.
Hello, I'm Salotto, and join us on Shark Stream.
Hello everyone, I'm Francisco Sanchez. Join us to the Shark Stream. Let's go!
Hello, I am David Alcaide. Join us in Shark Stream.
Hey guys, I'm Frederick Horst. Join us on the Shark Stream.
I'm Christina Tkach. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hey guys, it's Jason Short. Join us on the Shark Stream tonight.
I'm John Moore. Join me on the Shark Stream.
Joey hit the lights, Bobby grabbed the mic, chicken calling at you from the other side. Shark Stream, going live. You're about to enter water, only sharks survive. In 3, 2, 1.
Salotto is the world's premier pool community. Playing your friends has never been more fun. Raise the bar with Salotto so regular practice can become real pressure. With monthly prizes and cash payouts, Salotto brings pool to the people. You can even submit match results to Fargo Rate through Salotto if you want, but you don't have to. Your race, your place. Make your matches count with Salotto. Download now and get started. No minimum play per month. 8, 9, 10 ball. You choose. It all counts.
We got a APA Best of the Best 9-ball finals. Leo Salcedo, I want to say I'm saying that correct, and Hector Sanchez, as we all know, one of the co-chairs of the Underdog tournament coming up next Sunday, Underdog 9. And we got a APA race, so that's why the numbers look so weird. We're not doing 70 or, well, about 69 racks. It's 38 points versus 31. Leo just won by 1 ball in the semifinal, so should be an interesting match. We're on table 4. That's Hector getting warmed up. Thanks everybody for tuning in. This is Brian Brennan talking to you from the Shark Stream booth. You guys enjoy this content, and we will we'll be getting started shortly. Hector just sort of feeling out the rails, I guess. So Hector's, like I said, this is an APA 9-ball race. Each object ball counts as 1 point, except for the 9-ball, which counts as 2 points. So it's basically the number of balls you hit in, not so much who wins the rack in terms of hitting the 9-ball down. So, but it is, other than that, it's pretty much standard 9-ball. It's like Leo's approaching. Handshake. Let's get started. Hey, Crystal. Long time no hear from. Looks like that's going to go to Hector. So in this race, I want to say that Hector is an APA 5, therefore the 38 points. And Leo is an APA 4, therefore 31 points. And then keep in mind, we are playing on table 4 just so we could stream this. They are 4.5-inch pockets, so could be a little bit of a struggle, but we'll see how it all plays out. Oh, I know you want a rematch, Crystal. I felt the same way last Friday. All right, we're off to the races. Hector breaking. Nothing, no drops. Probably going to see a push out here. Oh, is there any push outs in APA? I haven't played an APA in 25 years, so forgive me if I am not as familiar with the rules as I used to be. I vaguely remember hearing somebody say that there is no APA push out. No push in APA, only masters. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. I mean, I'm an old school 9-ball player, so it's, you know, everything's wild. You know, the golden breaks are good, all that good stuff. So try to keep up with some of the newfangled young people games here. Just joking. I'm only 51. Hey, Hector getting set. I got to remember to press buttons every ball. This is going to be weird. All right, so Hector gets one. Like keeping track of one pocket. I'm not very good at either. Now these guys got to sort of readjust a little bit because again, this is table 4. It's not nearly as tight as table 8, but it's still, you got to come correct. You got to hit that center pocket to make sure it drops, and you definitely don't want to hit it with speed if you're not feeling confident about your direction. So this is going to be interesting. Going to be a fortunate safe for Leo. Hector's got not a lot of options because it's basically frozen to that purple 5 ball. My best guess. And that's a tough shot no matter how you slice it. All right, let's see if he follows the lines. Love the speed, love the direction, just a little wide. All in hand, Leo. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Again, if you would like to support the stream, make sure you hit that like button. And definitely, if you'd like to share it out there, that would make it awesome. I know as we were going live, both players had their phones out, so I'm pretty sure they've let everybody know. Interesting choice for a position on ball in hand, but he gets a point. Pretty sure Hector's going to have a decent look at this. Definitely should be pocketable in the corner. Nicely done, Hector. Hector's not happy beating his head into the rail. We've all been there, Hector. I think that 6 ball is going to be a problem for Leo here. Looks a little too fat. Might have the outside edge, but I think Hector knows. Or not Hector, Leo, sorry. Good contact. See, this is the weird part about APA. It's like, so if Hector makes this beautiful 4-9 combo, he only gets 2 points. He doesn't actually win a rack, or, you know, so that's something a little, I guess maybe I'm more of a master style player where the rack should count, but nice try, Hector. Yes, Gerard. So if, let's say Leo gets the balls 1 through 8, he gets 8 points, but then misses the 9, and then Hector gets the 9 ball, then Hector gets 2 points for a rack score of 8-2. So you could get all the 9 balls and still lose. That is correct. Wow, fired that in like great shot. I mean, most of the APA locations is the word I'm looking for. Generally speaking, our bars on bar boxes, and even the APA finals in Vegas and the quarterfinals, or whatever they call them, state qualifiers, are generally played on 7-foot tables. So they are kind of a bar league. So I guess it's not too far out of the realm to say that it is a crazy bar game, but hey, it is what it is. So it's definitely about the balls you pocket, like I said, and you can see from the race there. So it's handicapped. So Leo is an APA skill level 4, so he races to 31, and Hector's an APA level 5, so he races to 38. For example, and as an example, an APA level 7 or skill level 7 would race to 55. So you could conceivably have an APA 7 playing a race to 55, while an APA 2, let's say, plays to like 12. Well, here in Yale Billiards, we play on 9 foots too. I mean, but it just sort of it's open to any location. And if you have a 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot, 9 foot, doesn't matter. We have probably around 40 APA teams playing out of Yale Billiards. So for the most part, they're all playing on 9 footers, and it's weird too, because when, let's say, it's not just an in-house league; it's a travel league. They would come here and play on a 9 foot. And then we would go to another location and play on a 6 foot. All right, Hector finishing up that rack to go to 7-3. An APA 2 goes to 28. I mean, honestly, Michael, you know, it's been so long. Like I said, I think the last recorded game of mine in the APA was before my daughter was born. So that would be 2001, maybe 2000. And even back then, when I was playing, there was no 9-ball APA. There was no Masters League. It was just APA 8-ball. Okay, Nick would know, and Nick Marino, the Greater New Haven APA. It's the word's not organizer that I'm looking for, but yeah, he says 2 goes to a 19 in this event, and an all APA. So I was off, I guess, 12. Complete scientific wild guess. All right, Leo's at the table. Hector broke dry. It's looking at the 1 ball, probably going to go all the way down the rail, possibly cross corner. I have a hard time predicting sometimes when I'm doing APA events. Gonna leave it hanging. Yep, Nick covered that already, but I was trying to basically keep viewers informed that they're not racing to 38 racks and 31 racks. So I sort of tried to explain the point system. Oh, table 4 said no. Gerard, I can kind of sympathize with your sentiment. He says, I've been playing now and still competing cash, no handicap tournaments for 60 years. Tried league twice, but the drama and sandbagging, I never will again. Yeah, there's a lot of that, a lot of both. Several folks, since I started playing pool again 6 months ago, have asked if I wanted to join their league, and I have to sort of say, or join their team in league, and I have to sort of say, yeah, I'll just stick to tournaments and maybe just cash games, because I don't know, the commitment once a week is fine for, you know, that's socialization. It's great. I used to be in a bowling league for 10 years, and I used to be in the APA. But at the same time, it's like, I also see 40 teams playing out of Yale Billiards, and all I hear when I go outside to have a cigarette is drama and complaints, and I don't know, it's not for me either. I totally relate to you, Gerard. Yeah, Michael, I totally get it. I mean, if I was to play an APA, I'd probably jump in Masters because it's more suited to the style of pool I play. Rack's a rack. You know what I mean? That makes more sense to me, but who knows? Never say never, I guess. I mean, leagues are excellent for, you know, like I said, there's that social, oh, great safety from Hector, it looks like. Is that Leo? That was Leo. Great safety. It's great for the social aspect. You come out, you have a good time with your pals, and, you know, have a couple drinks, play some pool. It's, you know, once a week. It's something that you can sort of set on your calendar. Everything there makes sense. I just show up at the pool hall and bang them around for 6 hours like I did yesterday. So now I have a sore back again because I'm old. That's how I stay sharp. And then Crystal will attest. I was pretty sharp yesterday, right, Crystal? Just a bit inside. He's going to give back ball in hand to Leo. (13-1) on APA Masters is an accomplishment, man. I gotta say, we've got the two-time world champion Hugh and the Hustlers playing out of Yale Billiards. They took it down 2 of the last 4 years, I want to say. And when I see these guys play, there's Rob Pierce, Dave Gavish, Phil Davis, and Bobby Hilton, of course, as you know. They're brutal. So getting 13-1 in Masters is an accomplishment. Leo's shooting well here. Look at this. Might see a little surprise for Hector. It's almost about ready to tie it up, and he's getting 7 balls on the wire. I totally understand. I mean, he says he'd rather do tournaments where you just put up and play. I mean, that's what I like to do too. And, you know, sometimes you go out 1-2, sometimes you take it down. It just depends on your day, you know, if it's an open tournament especially. But I've been starting to get into some of the more handicap tournaments and enjoying those as well. So, you know, we'll sort of see as we go. My game of the day when I was playing all the time, I would play mostly straight pool, but sometimes we'd play 9-ball. Nowadays, though, I come down and the only 2 games that people even are aware of is 9-ball and 8-ball. Yes, Sean, this is the finals. APA Best of the Best 9-ball finals. They're getting the tying ball. See if he can put this one away for 2 more in the lead. Stretch, though. Look at that. Get the bridge, Sean. Don't do what I do. That's what I do. And very nice shot, Sean. Or Hector, damn it. 4 days. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of pool in the last 6 months. My back's starting to back me up a little bit, so to speak, pun intended. But towards the end of the day, my hips and back are definitely letting me know I did too much. APA, all right, Angry Toast, your comment's perfect, actually. I mean, there are players out there, the majority of the players aren't sandbagging, but there are players that will sandbag just to try to manage their handicaps because they want that trip to Vegas and all that BS. But your comment is absolutely spot on. If you're looking to learn pool and get some experience in pool, APA is fantastic because you will meet lots of different people. You'll learn a lot about pool. Not just the players that you're playing with, but the players that you're playing against specifically. I've seen players that have joined the APA as a 3, I guess, and then 6 months later they're straight up a level 6. So getting that experience, just batting balls around isn't the same. Looks like that pink 4 ball is right in his way. Gonna have to kick at it from the short rail or maybe from the side rail. He's going up in the air. Oh no, he's maybe setting up for Mass A. He got the contact and he got the rail. And he got the save. Maybe. Where's this cue gonna end up? That's a tough leave. I like the side pocket shot here, but some people, I don't know, Hector's, yeah, he's aiming in at the side pocket. Some people don't like to shoot at the side at this angle. If he does make it, though, he's got natural position on the two. Yeah, another great point. Angry Toast says APA also introduces people to the local circle of players, opening playing doors to them. I mean, it's just one of those things that you get into that social circle, you see the same people, just like in a bowling league or pretty much any league, really, dart league, whatever. You see the same people week after week, and then you start saying, "Hey, you're going to be around this Friday? Maybe we can hang out and play." You know, that's the kind of thing that happens, especially here at Yale Billiards. I walk in the door, and there's usually 4 or 5 people, you know, sort of hanging around. Hey, Bri, you want to play? Yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, it's a good thing when you got that kind of social circle. All right, Hector's got ball in hand. Could be an opportunity. I don't think he's got either corner pocket open, though. He's got the bottom right. Gonna need a little bit of touch of draw here. A lot of draw here. Oh, the dreaded missed ball in hand. You know, it's a long ways away when you're stretching on a bridge. Nice shot, Leo. If it's me, I'm just tapping the 2 pocket speed in the side pocket. I'm just trying to, you know, sort of come up and down. Got that a little bit harder. But he did get the point. Tie game. Oh, Angry Toast. I haven't seen you in the chat section very frequently, so if you're a new viewer, I appreciate you coming over here and watching, but I have had several monologues about the Aramith style balls, and they are one of our sponsors, so I can't speak in ill will, but my only concern is the same as pretty much everyone's concern. All right, so you have an orange 5 ball and you have a purple 4 ball, right? So that makes the sense. That makes all the sense in the world to me as a player for years and years. And when they changed the colors of the maroon 7 to brown, I was like, all right, gives it a little bit of contrast. But if you're going to change the orange ball and the purple ball, logic clearly dictates that you leave the 4 ball purple and change the orange ball to pink. And I mean, if it does contrast better on the screens and on broadcast and on that, all that good stuff. And I like the gray cloth. I mean, we've had tournament blue here for years, like decades. And when we changed to the shark gray, it made a lot of sense. Because it's easier for viewers on TV to distinguish the colors of the balls. I just don't understand why they couldn't have left the 4 ball purple. That's my only point. This game is happening in Wallingford, Connecticut, in the United States of America, and at Yale Billiards. And the other kind of, it's like there's a couple people out there that said, well, they can still change the 5-ball to pink and the 4-ball to purple. You want to cause mass confusion now on a global scale? They simply can't just go back to having that reversed, because on some tables it'll be pink then purple, and then on some tables it'll be purple then pink. It'll be a complete pain in the butt. And Gerard, I played on felt. Remember we used to have those brushes and those little pill rollers, so you can get the little cloth knobs off the cloth? That's the thing of the past. It could be back, man. You're absolutely right. Scoping out a table that way was definitely required. Now in the days of one of our other sponsors, Simonis, and so many other cloth manufacturers that do these cloths. They're not even called, I mean, I still call it felt. 9 foot of felt. It's not felt. It's more like a 10,000 thread count pillowcase or whatever. They're super fine claws. They play like hockey rinks. But to their credit of Simonis and some of the other cloth manufacturers, especially Simonis since they're a sponsor, the cloth that they have manufactured now is so much more durable than the felt we used to play on. Ron's wondering what the handicaps are. So Hector is a skill level 5 in APA, and Leo is a skill level 4 in APA, hence the race of 38 to 31 balls. 12 points. All right, APA, this counts as a point. He's still at the table, so I'm going to say that counts as a point. I remember, you know how they have like those little shavers for like wool sweaters? They're not quite shavers. They're like, the best I could liken it to is like an electric razor. But they had these little devices you could use that would sort of groom the felt. So if it pilled up a little bit, it would clean it and make it flat again. That was a pain in the butt, but yeah, so you could keep the felt going. It would just, like I said, you had the brushes, you had the groomers, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, felt would last a while. Almost want to go to an old school social club. I know that most of the Elks and various other moose lodges and such have some old tables. I haven't seen a felt table though in probably 20 years. Leo. Still a tie. Now, if Leo can keep this pace up, Hector's got to spot him 7 balls. So if he can keep it close, he's going to win this one. Just got to be careful. If he hits the 9 in the bottom right corner, it's a good chance he could head right towards the top right corner. Looks like Hector's going to pick up 2 right about now. And get the break. All right, after 3 racks, Hector's up 16-14. Which is right around where he should be, because we're racing to 69 points. We're at 30. He's maybe a ball or 2 behind. It's still a close match. Good final. Oh, that's pretty interesting. You saw one at a senior center. Well, I guess that makes sense. Generally speaking, a lot of the older social clubs or senior centers or whatever, you know, your youth places, they're not spending money on upkeep for a pool table. And they can be expensive. I know we're getting ready to recloth a bunch of our tables here at Yale Billiards. We have 18 tables total, and I think we're doing 8 this month. So we try to do, our Yale Billiards tries to do get every table recovered at least once every, well, let's see, usually around here about every 6 to 8 months. So let's say about 16 months, every table gets new cloths. And this one in particular, table 4, and the other gray one, table 8, they get done every time. So they're always on 8-month or fresh cloth. Asked and answered, Andy. Angry. Bobby does a fantastic job with Master Billiards, and he makes sure that the equipment is all top notch. So like I said, the cloth in the corner tables is about 8 months old, and the cloth in the middle tables is probably about 15 months old, if I had to throw an estimate out there. But it is, you know, Master Billiards will be here taking over the room for about 3-4 days, like they do every time. Yeah, it's definitely pricey, Angry Toast. It's Simonis Cloth. We use the Simonis 860 HR on all of our tables. The gray ones are not HR because they don't make an HR version on that color. At least they didn't last time they came around. Oh shoot, I missed a ball. Didn't I? All right, so Hector just got a point. I didn't see who shot the 5 ball. I think it might have been Leo. After this rack, I'll go get a score verification. It says dead ball. All right, I'll take it back off of Leo's score. How would it be a dead ball? Again, I'm not super familiar with APA. Did he just like scratch and accidentally pocket the 5? That's the only thing I can think of. Leo made it on the break and scratched. Okay, thanks, man. So I'll just write down on my little notepad here, dead. Otherwise, I'll get to the end of the rack and be like, what the heck was going on here? That's Hector just made the 3 ball. Not the safe you were looking for there, Hector. Or Leo. That's Hector. It's just a tap in for the 6 on the side. Yeah, nicely played. A little bit wrong side for the 6 ball to the 7 ball transition, but feeling saucy. You can go up table. In this game, I don't even think you have to be a superhero here. Make your points. Don't even worry about position at this shot. Nicely done, Hector. Not going to have great position, but he can see it. Oof. Played with fire, but he got a pretty decent leave out of it. Shooting out of a pocket's never fun. Just trying to make a bridge. Shooting 9 feet on a 4.5-inch pocket table. Very difficult. Got contact and got a rail. Don't know if this is going to go past the 8. It looks like it does. Yeah, definitely does. Hector fell victim to one of my worst habits. So focused on the next ball, you miss wildly on the ball right in front of you. I do that so frequently, and I want to smack myself every single time. Walk away from the table saying to yourself, but I got great position. I try and backbank. Yeah, exactly. The ball hits the diamond to the left or right of the pocket. But I got great position. Or great shape, Gerard. That's a word I haven't heard in a while, too. Get good shape. He's got some stroke here to draw it back. Yes, he does. A little too much, unfortunately. Not the safe you were looking for, Leo. Trying to hit that a little bit thinner. Drive it to the rail. A little bit of left English to drive the cue over here. That would have been a little bit more successful. As it stands, though, it looks like Hector's going to get 2 more to go to 23. All right, doing math. That's 39 plus 1 dead ball. I think we're still accurate, so I'm going to stay parked right here. Just gotten word from our president and director, Bobby Hilton, that Tony Chohan will be here this weekend, Sunday, for one pocket lessons. And Mr. Andy Gao, one of our excellent sponsors, has generously donated one position, which is a $250 value, to attend one of Tony Chohan's one pocket sessions. It lasts approximately 4 hours, I want to say. And if you want to learn from the great Tony Chohan, aka T-Rex, about one pocket, visit Bobby Hilton's Facebook page. He's got a page that, or a post right now that says Andy Gao has made a generous donation of 10 a.m. lesson with Tony Chohan. Those interested in participating should comment below, explaining why they would why they would appreciate the opportunity to learn from Tony and to be entered into the drawing. So definitely check that out on Facebook. Check out Bobby Hilton and look for his most recent post about Tony Chohan, and you'll be able to enter to win a possible lesson from Tony Chohan, aka T-Rex. So that's a I'm gonna go comment right now. I wouldn't mind learning a few things from the great. So be sure you guys do that if you're interested in learning from a pro. All right, since Bobby was distracting me, can somebody tell me if that number 4 ball is a dead ball or if it was made by Hector on the break? I'm pretty sure it was Hector on the snap.
Was a carom. He caromed the 1 into it.
Hector did?
Yep.
Okay, sweet.
I'm just coming to tell you.
Appreciate it. That was our tournament director, Nick Marino Jr., telling me that indeed Hector caromed the 1-5, and that's why he's got the point. Ron's asking, how do you make points? Every ball is worth, an 8 ball? Oh, shoot, I just reread the question. 8 ball? I don't know. Sorry, Ron. When I was playing, it was just, it was races. So if I'm an APA 8 ball skill level 5 playing against an APA skill level 7, then the race would change. So it'd be like a 6-4 race or something like that. So it wasn't ball count in 8 ball, it was rack count. It was just confirmed. 8 balls by games. And I remembered correctly. Thanks, Nick, for confirming. But yeah, the race numbers depend on the handicap difference, I think. So you could be a 7 playing to like 8 racks, and you could be a 2 playing to 1 or 2 racks. It just sort of depends on there's a sheet somewhere. Comment section lighten up and telling me how much I don't know about APA. We got a couple things saying it's a race in 8 ball, not ball count. That's from a commissioner of the league. No points in 8 ball. 1 point if you. Joe says 1 point if you get to the hill and 2 points for the win. Okay, so that's an overall thing, as terms of like match points for the whole team. Just a race to your skill level. J. Yama says it's a 5-3 race for a 5 versus 7. So there's math. So that counts for Leo, right? Yeah, I think it does. So there's 7 balls on the table, 7 points on the table. Trying to do math. 42 points plus 1 dead ball. All right, I think we're good. Yeah, Joe, I just responded. I mean, we got 18 Lippmann lights here, but that's that picture you sent me kind of cracks me up. That's a lot of lights. I feel like I'm doing the math wrong again. 5 and 8 is 13. I missed a ball. Okay, so that's a dead ball. All right. We got to write that down. 2 dead balls. Hey, Sean says, Brian, let people know that we have 6 spots available for the Get Your Fargo Up 550 and below tournament on November 2nd. Yeah, I was one of the early signups myself, and I'm looking forward to it. So I would love to see that get filled up. He's got 6 spots left. I want to say I sent him $60 as an entry fee. If your Fargo is 550 and below, reach out to Sean Barrett. You're right there in the comments section or on Facebook, and he will be able to sign you up. I know he won't add you to the actual roster until he gets payment. But it should be a great tournament. I see a lot of great players in there. So if you're interested, reach out to Sean. And I'm going to go get the score because I think I definitely was jabbering and missed a couple of balls. So there's 2 dead balls. I missed one. I'm going to go find out which one it was. The scorekeeper and neither player knows who got that mystery ball, so we all missed it. We're going to say it's 25-22, or they're going to say it's 25-22 with 3 dead balls. Logan's excited for the tournament. Oh, now I want my money back, Sean. Logan's going to be there. I don't need that kind of aggravation. Yeah, Sean, I think I Venmo'd you, but yes, same thing. Does the APA have 10-ball tournaments? Hell if I know. I've never seen a 10-ball league or tournament outside of independently run ones. Nick says no. So there's the authority. Gets a point. And to be honest, I like 10 ball better than 9 ball, but it's not quite as pervasive as 9 ball is in terms of players. Joe, I thought your Fargo was 550 and under, isn't it? Open up the handy dandy Fargo gizmo here. Fargo has you as a 528, Joe. Oh, I just figured out your joke. Thanks. I am so stupid. Joe Antoniani says, guess I'm out then because he got his butt kicked by Logan. Figured it out before you commented. So Logan Tedford is going to be in the tournament, and Sean just lost 6 players. What a shot. Hector needs 7 more points. He's on quite a tear here. Leo needs 9 now, so Hector's kind of in the driver's seat right now. Just a little wide. I mean, Gerard, if you've watched The Color of Money, that's the first thing that Paul Newman says is 9 ball's a banger's game. I agree that there is a little bit more strategy to it if you really want to make sure you have a good success rate. Having said that, the way most people play, it is kind of a banger's game. Sorry, that's my opinion. Your mileage may vary. That's an example of a two-way shot. If he missed, he leaves it safe. If he makes it, he's got a shot at the 7. I don't know what a 3-way shot is. I'm right there with you, Clinton. Yeah, I mean, that is also true. Good 9-ball players love bangers. Yeah, because you can just basically safe them out on the 6, get ball in hand, and then run it out. Or whatever ball is your skill level. Having said that, a lot of players don't know how to play safeties in 9-ball. And it's just, it's either slap it around the table or pocket, pocket, pocket. Great shot from Hector to get back for the 5 or 7. Jeez. Sorry about the word salad today, folks. I'm just a little distracted, I suppose. Oh, I thought he might have cut that one, and he went for the corner instead. Problem, Nick. I honestly, I didn't know that we were doing a thing today. I would have been here earlier. I walked in around 2:45 and saw that there was a bracket, and I was like, oh, shoot. All right, finals, let's do this. Always happy to stream APA events. Always happy to stream any tournaments. We're having play for Shea next month. There's still some tables available for that. We're having the Underdog 9 next Sunday. That's Hector Sanchez and Shelly Schroeder's tournament. 5 or under skill level APA tournament. I'll be doing commentary pretty much the entire time. So tune in next Sunday if you're interested in seeing some more APA tournament action. Should be a good time. That was a big shot. 2 points. Hector needs 3 more. Let's do math. 3 dead balls plus 22 is 25 plus 35 is 60. I think I'm still accurate. That's 6 racks. We're on rack number 7, and this might be the decider. Yeah, I mean, Nick, you're not wrong. I mean, I have not met Leo. I've seen him down here a few times. He looks like he's, you know, he's pretty strong 4, actually. He's making some pretty decent shots. Hector, I see him in the Shark Stream comments section constantly. He puts it on in his break room at work, which is fantastic. Gets us some more eyeballs, you know? So, happy for both players. We'll see which one comes out on top. Hector needs 3. Leo needs 9. So this rack will end it unless there's some crazy dead ball situation.
$34.23.
Oh. That was Hector coming into the booth to correct my score. I guess I allotted a point wrong. So it's 34-23. Hector needs 4. Leo needs 8. This is why I haven't been in APA. I can't figure out how to keep score. That's the real reason, folks. Two balls on the break. That's huge for Hector. Needs 2 more, but look at this position behind the 9. There's no push in APA, so he's got to try for this 1 ball. And I don't like. I even if I was Lucas, I don't think I'd be able to find a way out of this. He's got an idea. Thinking about something like this. Yeah, that was super hard, no matter how you slice it. All right, so Hector needs 2 more. Leo needs 8. There's 8 points still left on the table. This is going to be a close one, I got a feeling. He's going to get this 1 ball. Got to back cut this 2, which could be troublesome because the cue ball is going to want to do this kind of. Not going to get anywhere near the 3 if he makes it. Pull the trigger. Didn't scratch, so that's good. And this 3 ball is going to block the 2 real nice. There's, you know, Leo's gotten a good roll there. Another miss. All right, ball in hand again for Leo. Could be huge. us to 26. Got a straight line on the 6 ball. I think I just make sure I make the 6 ball. Don't try to get fancy. Take that point. There you go. Down to the wire here, folks. Leo needs 4 points. Hector needs 2, and there's 4 points still on the table. The key ball right here. If he can make the 7 and stay on the 8, could go very quickly in his direction. Ooh, just caught the point. Hector needs the 7 and the 8 ball, and he's done. Look at this. Ball in hand, 4 points on the table, 4 to go. This could be huge. He just wants to tap the 7 in and leave the cue right here. And it's lights out. Got a little straighter than I would, but still a point. He's got a straight in shot on the 8. Stop it right there. Cut the 9 in. Game over. Got a little fancier than I would have. That's just me. All right, last ball. Whoever makes this ball wins the set. Match, I guess, is the best word for that. Match ball sitting right there. Both players need 2 points. Leo takes it down. Wrong button. There was your, oh, geez. All right, well, let's just stop messing with the camera. Well, there you have it, folks. It's 36-31 in favor of Leo. Very close match. Congratulations, Leo, on your win. Thank you to Nick for hosting this 9-ball best of the best tournament. Thanks for tuning in, all you guys out there in the audience. And this is Brian in the booth saying we'll probably see you later. Have a good day.
We want to give a shout out to all of our sponsors here on the Shark Stream. You have Connecticut APA, Sigmaware, Agency One Group, Jacoby Custom Cues, Women in Pool, Mabel's Tables at Michael's Deli, NM Billiards Sales and Service, 11 Hall Avenue, Wallingford, Connecticut, KM Maintenance, JT's Pool Cue Repair, Salotto app, Mark Anthony Home Improvements,